Hello friends, let us discuss mensuration today. I will divide this mensuration chapter into two parts. First part will be 2D shapes and the second part will be 3D shapes. Okay, in this mensuration chapter, we have to know some terminology. And what is meant by mensuration? Study about different geometrical shapes and their areas and volumes is called mensuration. What is meant by perimeter? Distance around the boundary is called perimeter. Distance around the boundary. Distance around the boundary is called perimeter. But that figure should be closed figure. Okay, that figure should be closed figure. For example, this is the figure with the side 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. Then what is the perimeter? 8 centimeters. Okay, 2 centimeters, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 8 centimeter. Distance around the boundary. Then, what is the perimeter of this figure? 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. What is the perimeter? Is it 4 centimeter? No. We can't calculate perimeter of open figure. Okay. Why we are calling circumference? For circle, why we are calling circumference? For circular figures, instead of perimeter, we will call it as circumference for circular figures. Okay. After that, what is meant by area? Region covered by any 2D shape is called area. Region covered by any 2D shape is called area. For example, this is the 2D shape. This 2D shape is covered, right? This total region is called area. What is meant by volume? Space occupied by 3D shape. Space occupied by space occupied by 3D shape is called volume. Then what are the units of perimeter? If I add how many lengths also, finally I am going to get length only. So perimeter will be one dimensional. So what are the units of one dimensional? Centimeter or meter or kilometer. Okay, these are the units of perimeter. Then what is the units of area? 2D. So centimeter square or meter square or kilometer square. Then volume, space occupied by 3D shape. I am the 3D object. I also occupied some space. Okay. So units will be centimeter cube or meter cube or kilometer cube. Okay. And first 2D shape we are selecting is rectangle. What is meant by rectangle? Opposite sides are equal. This is length, this is the breadth, this is the length, and this is the breadth. Okay. What is the area of rectangle? Side into side. What is the side? L. What is the side? B. So length into breadth will be the area of rectangle. What is the perimeter of rectangle? What is the perimeter of rectangle? Distance around the boundary. L plus, walk around the boundary, L, B plus B plus L plus B. L plus L, 2L plus 2B. B plus B, 2B. If I take 2 common, L plus B. Okay, 2L plus B is the perimeter of rectangle. Now I am coming to square. Square means what? All sides are equal. A into A. Okay, then what is the area? Side into side. A into A square. What about perimeter? Distance around the boundary. A plus A plus A plus A. Before discussing about parallelogram A, B, C, D. Okay. Before discussing about parallelogram, we have to know some properties. First property will be opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are which and all? AB is parallel with DC and AD parallel with BC. Opposite sides are parallel and opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. This is the first point. Okay, opposite sides are parallel and equal. That is what we are telling in first point. Second point, opposite angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle C. Angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. These two angles are equal. And third point, diagonal bisect each other. Diagonal bisect. What is meant by diagonal? Joining non-adjacent vertices is called diagonal. These two are adjacent vertices. So if I join these two are non-adjacent. If I join non-adjacent vertices, then it is called diagonal. Joining non-adjacent vertices is called diagonal. Okay. What is meant by diagonal bisect? If these diagonals are not equal in parallelogram, but diagonals will bisect each other. If this diagonal D1 is 10 centimeter, let us think. So this will be 5 centimeters and this will be 5 centimeter. That is called diagonal bisect. So this diagonal D2 is 6 centimeter means this will be 3 centimeter and this will be 3 centimeter. What is meant by line bisector? This is the 10 centimeter line. If you bisect line bisector means this line we have to divide into 5 centimeters and 5 centimeters. This is called line bisector. Okay. Now we discussed properties of parallelogram. Now what is the area formula of parallelogram? Okay, this is the base. This is the height. What is mean by height? From vertex, if you draw the perpendicular, then it is called height or altitude. Okay, this is the height. And from here if I draw, so this is the parallelogram, this is the height. So area is equal to B into H. B into H. Why B into H? I am going to tell now. Think this is X. Okay, so this is also X. Okay. Now, if I take this part, if I cut this part here and if I join this part here, this part I am moving here to here. So this is also altitude or height. This is also height. Why? Because from here we are drawing 90 degrees. From this altitude, from this vertex we are drawing right angle. Then it is called altitude or height. This is height. Now what is this? Rectangle. So what is the rectangle formula? Side into side, side into side. So B into H. That is the reason why we are writing B into H. We are not writing B, we are writing B into H. If I cut this part here and if I take and join here, it's going to form rectangle. Now, we are going to discuss very important question. This is the rectangle and this is the parallelogram. Out of these two figures, which figure having more area? Is this two figure having same area? Or either of one figure having more area? Just pause the video and try yourself and get the answer. Try to get the answer. Okay. What is the area formula? Area of this rectangle. 8 5s are 40 centimeter square. Centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square. Okay. What about parallelogram area formula? Just now we discussed. Base into height. Is here height we know? What is mean by height? From this vertex, if you draw the perpendicular, then it is called altitude or height. If I draw perpendicular from here, then it is called height. If I know this height, I can calculate area of this parallelogram. So how to find this height? Minimum common sense. With that common sense, we can tell that this is the right angle triangle. This is the right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, hypotenuse will be the largest side. So this is the largest side. So remaining sides will be lesser than 5 centimeters. With that I can tell base is 8 centimeter and height is lesser than 5 centimeters. If you multiply 8 with lesser than 5 value, you are going to get lesser than 40 centimeters square. With this I can tell out of these two figures, rectangle have more. Out of this 8, for better understanding, I am going to prove how this figure having less area than this figure. Out of 8 centimeters, I am assuming this is the 5 centimeters here to here. And here to here is 3 centimeters. Okay, here to here is 3 centimeters. Then what about height? What about this? This is the right angle triangle. Using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. If I calculate, I am going to get 4 centimeters. Okay. Then, what is the area formula? Area formula is base into height. What is the base? 8 centimeter. What is the height? 4 centimeter. Then what is the area? 32 centimeter square. With this I can tell rectangle area is more than. Our next 2D shape is triangle. Okay. This is the triangle ABC. This is the base B. And think height is given, this is the H. Height means what? From vertex if you draw the perpendicular, then it is called altitude or height. For any triangle, if height is given, then what is the area formula? Area is equal to half into base into height. Half into base into height. Okay. For if you don't know the height, but you know the sides. This side is A, this side is B, this side is C. Okay. Then what is the area formula? If 3 sides known, if 3 sides given, then what is the area formula? Area is equal to under root S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. This is called Heron's formula. If 3 sides given, this is the Heron's formula. Okay, what is S here? S is semi-perimeter or half perimeter. Half perimeter. So what is the perimeter of this triangle? Perimeter is equal to what? Perimeter is equal to distance around the boundary, A plus B plus C. So half perimeter means what? A plus B plus C by 2. Okay. I am again revising this triangle. If for any triangle height is given, then we can use area formula as half into base into height. Okay. If you know all three sides, then you can go for Heron's formula. Okay. The 2D shape is circle. Our next 2D shape is circle. Circle with radius r. First I will write what is the area and circumference formula. After that I am going to explain how that formula will come. Okay. Area of circle. Area of circle how much? Pi r square. Okay. What is the circumference? Circumference what? 2 pi r. Okay. These two formulas we know, but now I am going to explain how these formulas are coming. Okay. First area formula how came I am going to explain. This is the circle with radius r. Okay. I will make many circles inside this smaller circle. Many circles I am going to make. Without gap, I can't show, I am not able to draw here properly. Without gap, I will make many circles. If I cut here like this, and if I extend, then what about outer circle will be this. This is the outer circle. If this circle, if I cut here, if I extend, it's going to form line, right? Then, what is this line, this outer circle length? 2 pi r. Okay. After that, this is the second circle. This is the third circle. Third circle will be somewhat smaller than second circle. Fourth circle, fifth circle, sixth circle, seventh circle, eighth circle, ninth, 10th, like that. It's going to form triangle. It's going to form triangle. Okay. Now, what is the height of the triangle? This is the radius. Height of the triangle is r. Height of the triangle is r. So, base is 2 pi r. Height is r. When height is given, what is the area formula of triangle? Half into base into height. Area is equal to half into base how much? 2 pi r. Height how much? R. 2 to cancel. Pi r into r, pi r square. This is how we can derive circle area formula. Okay, nothing I did. I took one circle. I will place many circles inside that circle without gap. And after that I will cut, and if I extend, it's going to form triangle. This triangle height will be r. Why? Because radius is r. And this is the line. If I cut the outer circle, I am going to get first line, right? This first line length will be 2 pi r. Why? Because length of the outer circle is what? Circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r. Okay, this is how we are getting area formula of circle. How we can tell circle circumference is 2 pi r. This is a circle, right? Radius r. So, I am taking some circles. This is one circle. This is the diameter, right? This is the one more circle. And this is the diameter. This is the one more circle. And this is the diameter. Okay? If I cut here and if I extend this circle, then I am going to get line, right? Circumference means what? Outer boundary. This is the circumference. And this is the diameter for this circle. For this circle somewhat big, so line will be somewhat big, and this will be the diameter. For this circle, if I extend, if I cut here and if I extend, I am going to get line. This is the diameter. So, if I divide this line with this line, if I divide these two lines, and if I divide these two lines, and if I divide these two lines, I am going to get constant value. 3.14 something, that pi value I am going to get. So what I can tell, with circumference, if I divide with diameter, what I am going to get? Pi. From this I can tell circumference is equal to what? Circumference is equal to what? Pi into diameter. Okay, pi. Diameter is what? 2r. So 2 pi r. Okay, circumference is equal to what? 2 pi r. Now we are going to find area and perimeter of semicircle. This is the semicircle with radius r. Okay, what is the area formula? Area formula of circle is what? Pi r square. So full circle is pi r square, means half circle means how much? Pi r square by 2. Pi r square by 2. This is the area. What about perimeter? Perimeter not. For circle we are going to call circle or circular shapes circumference. Circumference. Okay. See, full circle circumference is 2 pi r. Total outer boundary boundary length is 2 pi r. So here to here is what? Here to here is what? 2 pi r by 2. 2 pi r by 2 means pi r. And we have to add this also. Why? Because perimeter or circumference difference what? Distance around the boundary. So this one we wrote. We have to write this also. So this is diameter, r plus r, 2r. So if I take r common, pi plus 2. So this is the formula of circumference. Our next 2D shape is rhombus. Okay, I took rhombus ABCD. First we will discuss properties of rhombus. Rhombus having all sides equal. Okay, if I make parallelogram all sides equal, then I am going to form rhombus. Rhombus is the special case of parallelogram. Okay, here opposite angles also equal, but I am discussing unique point. What is the unique point here? Diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect. And diagonals are perpendicular to each other. What about diagonals here? This is the diagonal 1. This is the diagonal 2. What is meant by diagonals? If you join non-adjacent vertices, then it is called diagonal. These two are adjacent vertices. These two are non-adjacent, so we have to join these two. Okay. Now, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Diagonals are D1 perpendicular to D2. Now, what I am telling, diagonals bisect each other. So, this is total D1 means this is D1 by 2. Why? Because diagonals bisect each other. This is D1 by 2. So, this is total D2 means this is D2 by 2 here to here. D2 by 2. Here to here D2 by 2. Here to here D1 by 2. Now, what I am doing, upper one figure, down one figure is formed. Upper figure is triangle. So, area of figure 1 plus area of figure 2. This total is figure 1, this figure 2. What about this triangle I am taking? So, first figure is this figure. Okay, what is the base? This is the D1. This is the height. Height is what? D2 by 2. Okay, this area I have to find. And figure 2 area is what? This is also triangle. With figure 2 also triangle. With the height is what? D2 by 2. Base is what? D1. So what? What is the area formula? Half into base. Base is what? D1 into height. Height is what? D2 by 2 plus half into base is how much? d1 base into height. Height is how much? d2 by 2. Okay, so d1 by d2 by 2 to the 4 plus d1 by d1 d2 by 4. So if I simplify these two, 2 d1 d2 by 4. See, denominator is same, so numerator directly we can add. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So what I will get? 1 by 2 d1 d2. So what I got? So area is equal to 1 by 2 d1 d2. So Rambas area formula is what? Half into multiplication of diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. Okay? How this formula came also we discussed. Okay. Our next 2D shape is trapezium. What is meant by trapezium? One pair of parallel sides. This side and this side is parallel. One pair is parallel. This pair is not parallel. Out of two pairs, if one pair is parallel, then we can call it as trapezium. Okay. From this vertex, if I draw perpendicular, then it is called what? Altitude, height. From this vertex, if I draw perpendicular, then it is called altitude, height. Okay. Here to here, length is A. Here to here, A to B. So here to here also A. So total length I am assuming as B. Okay. So here to here is B. Here to here I am assuming C. Here to here I am assuming D. Okay. Now I want to calculate area of this figure. This figure is combination of again three figures. This is the triangle. This is the rectangle. This is the triangle. So what I am going to do here, area is equal to area of figure 1, first figure, plus area of second figure or third figure. Why? Because I am writing triangles together, or area of second figure. What is the first figure? This is a right angle triangle. We know the height, we know the base, we can find the area. Half into base is D, height is what? H. Plus what about this figure? Half, base is what? C, height is what? H. Half into base into H. What about this middle figure? Rectangle. Rectangle is what? Side into side, A into H. So for my calculation, what I am doing, here I will multiply with 2 and I will divide with 2. If I multiply with 2 and divide with 2, value not going to change. Why I am multiplying with 2 and dividing with 2 means I can take 1 by 2 into H. I can take common from this term, and these three terms will be there, right? So I can take common means here what is remaining? D. What is remaining here? C. What is remaining here? 2A. Okay, half into H into D plus C plus 2A, I can write A plus CA. Okay, now half into H into A plus C plus D. A plus C plus D. Total is called what? B. In this place I can write B. So into B plus what is remaining? A. So what is the formula? Half into height into sum of parallel sides. This is sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides. I am writing symbol parallel sides. Okay. Area of trapezium is equal to half into height into sum of parallel sides. With this trapezium, we completed almost all 2D shapes. Okay. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, share to your friends. Okay. Thank you.